As a part of our onboarding into the Montana method, the next thing we want to talk about is consistency. Now, consistency is a big driver. After you have committed to following a plan, you actually have to follow through. You have to be consistent. Consistency is the base of everything. A lot of effort applied inconsistently doesn't move the needle forward for anyone. Whereas a consistent amount of effort that is more modest will guarantee progress. And so before we can stress effort, we need to stress consistency. Now, depending on the goal you have, a certain amount of sessions for a certain duration of time for a certain amount of weeks or months is just required for that goal. And that's on our end to tell you what that amount of time should be. But you need to have a willingness to consistently produce the level of commitment that has been outlined. So if you are expected to work out 3 sessions a week and you have a 4-day weekend trip planned, and so you're going to miss your 3rd session, well, then it is expected that next week you make it up. You start that week by doing the session you missed, and so you have 1 workout, and then you do all 3 workouts that are expected of you that week as well, so you get back on track. Again, remember, the amount of commitment that is outlined for your goal has already been defined. You have to execute it. And so missing a lift means that you're going to make that lift up. Missing a run means that you're going to find time in your life to make that run up. If you have physique goals, you want to look a certain way, you want to lose a certain amount of weight, adhering to the nutritional demands that have been outlined is the expected level of consistency you bring to the equation. Not having big yo-yos in your ability to consistently follow your training plan, not having big yo-yos in your ability to consistently follow your nutritional or recovery demands that have been outlined for you is super important. But we're also not robots. And so there's going to be times in your life or times in the year where you just know that there's extra demand on you, whether you're a farmer and it's late summer and there's just the reality is more than 2 30-minute lifts a week is just not going to work for you, whether you have a lot of family and in the holiday seasons you're really busy and so maybe that's not the best time to try to lose weight for you, and you also can't work out 4 or 5 days a week, but you could commit to 2 days a week for 40 minutes. That is our job, again, to work with you to find in stages of life and stages of the year that you have lower demands on you and higher demands on you, and then what can we realistically do within your training plan to match that so that you are set up for success. Progress is not a linear thing. Sometimes you'll have a 3-4 month period in time where you can push really hard. You can lift 4 days a week, you can follow the nutritional expectations, etc. of your plan, and then the next 2 months might just have a lot of events in your life, and that's okay. But titrating back what is expected so that you can still be consistent to the expectations outlined for you is really important. It builds up that consistency muscle, which makes you feel better that you're not skipping workouts, because if you just know I can't commit to more than 2 times a week right now, then let's change the plan so that it's only 2 times a week and you can then still consistently get in those 2 times a week. Above all else, consistency matters more than anything. Without it, no other trait really makes a difference.